It's in the rule book. It is what it is. That's why, I tried to get my last one taken away. They just didn't take it away. Keeping my emotions in check, but at the same time, like, really? So I don't know.
You know what's crazy? Caitlin Clark might miss a game, and it's not because of an injury. She's racked up 6 technical fouls, and one more means a suspension. But that's not all. There's drama with the WNBA commissioner too. What's happening in the league right now? Imagine being so good at your job that you might get suspended for it. That's exactly what's happening with Caitlin Clark right now. She's sitting on 6 technical fouls, just one away from a forced timeout. The WNBA's got this rule: 7 technicals and you're out for a game. No ifs, ands, or buts. So here's Clark lighting up the court like a firework, but one wrong move and boom, she's watching from the sidelines. It's like walking a tightrope while juggling basketballs. Can she keep her cool and avoid that 7th technical? But wait, there's more drama in the WNBA than just Clark's technicals. Stick around to find out what the league commissioner did that's got everyone talking. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favour. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Turns out Clark's not just breaking assist records, she's breaking unwritten rules too. But here's the kicker: half of her technicals weren't even her fault. How is that possible in professional basketball? You'd think a player of Clark's caliber would have perfect control over every aspect of her game, right? Well, not so fast. In a recent game against the Las Vegas Aces, Clark picked up her 6th technical foul of the season. But get this, it wasn't for arguing with the ref or trash-talking an opponent. It was for something totally unexpected. Clark herself spilled the beans after the game, saying, "I feel like at half of my technicals this year I got one for the inadvertent contact to the face in the Minnesota game." Can you believe it? Accidental contact leading to a technical.
And it stinks because I feel like at half of my technicals this year, I got one for the inadvertent contact to the face in the Minnesota game. And then
that's like getting a speeding ticket for sneezing while driving. But Clark's not just sitting back and accepting it. She's frustrated, and rightfully so. In her own words, "I think I could have done a better job keeping my emotions in check, but at the same time, like really, so I don't know."
Keeping my emotions in check, but at the same time, like, really? So I don't know.
It's clear she's walking a tightrope between fierce competitiveness and staying cool under pressure. Now, you might be thinking, is all this drama affecting her game? Nope, not even close. Clark's been absolutely crushing it this season. She's not just playing well, she's rewriting the record books, breaking the single-season assist record. Yeah, she did that. It's like she's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But here's the real question: how does a player like Clark manage her emotions on the court? It's not like there's a Keeping Your Cool 101 class in the WNBA. Some players meditate, others have pre-game rituals. For Clark, it might be about finding that sweet spot between passion and control. And let's be real, the pressure's on. Clark's not just playing for herself, she's carrying the hopes of her team and fans. Every move she makes is under a microscope. One wrong step, one misinterpreted gesture, and boom, technical foul number 7. But you know what? Clark's not backing down, she's embracing the challenge. As she puts it, "I think everybody's just kind of raising their game, and to be a part of that has been really fun for myself too." That's the spirit of a true champion, folks. You think Clark's situation is intense, wait till you hear what's happening with the league's top technical foul getter. While Caitlin's walking a tightrope with 6 technicals, there's another player who's already taken an involuntary vacation this season. Let's talk about Natasha Cloud. She's not just leading the league in assists or points, she's topping the charts with 7 technical fouls. That's right, 7. Remember how we said 7 is the magic number for a suspension? Well, Cloud's already hit that milestone and faced the consequences. But here's the kicker, Cloud's not alone in this technical foul fiesta. Diana Taurasi and Kill Cooper are also racking up the T's like they're going out of style. It's like there's a secret competition going on that nobody told us about. Now you might be thinking, so what? It's just a game off. But in the WNBA, where every game counts, a suspension can be a game changer. Imagine your star player sitting out a crucial match because they couldn't keep their cool. That's the reality these teams are facing. Take Cloud's situation, for example. When she was suspended, her team felt the impact. It's not just about missing one player, it's about disrupting team dynamics, changing game strategies, and potentially losing crucial points in the standings. In a league as competitive as the WNBA, that's a big deal. And let's not forget about reputation. When a player keeps racking up technicals, it doesn't just affect their game day presence, it starts to shape how fans, coaches, and even other players see them. Are they a fierce competitor or a liability, a team leader or a loose cannon? These are the questions that start swirling when the technicals pile up. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about individual players anymore. The number of high-profile players facing scrutiny for their technical foul counts is raising eyebrows across the league. It's sparking conversations about player conduct, referee interactions, and even the rules themselves. Is the league being too strict? Are players pushing the limits too far? Should there be a different system for handling on-court behaviour? These are the questions swirling around WNBA water coolers right now. And you know what's even crazier? While all this drama is unfolding on the court, there's a whole other storm brewing off it. But players aren't the only ones in the WNBA facing heat right now. You thought the drama was just on the court? Think again. The WNBA's head honcho just stepped into a minefield of controversy. How did a simple statement about social media turn into a full-blown crisis for the league? WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert's recent comments about racism and sexism on social media blew up in her face faster than a blocked shot. Players weren't just unhappy, they were furious. Engelbert's words were supposed to address the hate players face online, but instead, they came off as shallow and dismissive. Imagine being a player, dealing with racist and sexist comments daily, and your league's leader doesn't seem to get it. That's exactly how WNBA stars felt after Engelbert's initial statement. It was like she was trying to put out a fire with a water gun, totally ineffective and kind of embarrassing. But here's where it gets real. Engelbert realized she messed up big time. She came back with an apology that hit harder than a buzzer beater. She said, "I should have stated directly and unequivocally that hate speech is harmful." Talk about a 180-degree turn. Engelbert didn't stop there. She went full-court press on the issue, stating, "There is absolutely no room for racism, homophobia, and other forms of hate in the WNBA or anywhere." That's the kind of strong stance players were looking for from the start. But is an apology enough? This whole situation has players questioning Engelbert's leadership. It's like when a coach makes a bad call. It can shake the team's confidence. Some are even wondering if Engelbert's days as commissioner are numbered. Think about it. How can players trust a leader who fumbles on such a crucial issue? It's not just about one bad statement. It's about understanding the daily struggles WNBA players face. When the commissioner drops the ball like this, it affects everyone in the league. This controversy isn't just about words, it's about action. Engelbert promised to address the toxic and abusive nature of social media discourse. But players are watching closely. They want to see real change, not just pretty promises. The WNBA prides itself on being a progressive league that stands up for its players. But this incident shows there's still work to do. It's a reminder that even league leaders need to step up their game when it comes to addressing serious issues like racism and sexism.